Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey here on Daybreak. I got a great guest in studio talking about some upcoming wonderful events at Maple Glen. Teresa Gilman from Maple Glen. Hello.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. First time, I guess, seeing you. Happy New Year and all that.
Happy New Year, yes.
New year, new you. Lots of great new things happening at Maple Glen. We got two events coming up on the 19th this week. Let's talk a little bit about them. First one's is a program, Transitions, hosted by Anne Flynn. What is that? What can you tell me about that?
What we're doing is we're offering Anne Flynn to our residents and all of you out there in the public. Everyone goes through lots of changes, whether you've downsized on a house or you've gotten out of college and you have your first job and you're on your own. Seniors who have lost a spouse or maybe a child, best friends, your dog. I mean, there's just so many different changes that happen, and Anne Flynn is an expert in transitioning those changes, working through them, and how to still continue to live a real joyful and positive, productive life, so that you still remind yourself and move forward with your life in a very good, positive way, so that you're still feeling that you are a person that has a lot to offer society. Sure. And that you can still be a part of.
I think that's great. Everybody goes through changes, and I think a lot of folks, I've been there in situations where I feel like nobody else has ever gone through this, or
exactly.
This is a unique to me experience. And while the specifics probably are unique to me, the overall thoughts, you talked about losing an animal or something like that, and we've all been through that.
Right.
And how you deal with that there are people to talk to. That's
right.
Great.
Right, and how to make a positive outcome and move forward and whatever may be, changing in your life. Especially for seniors leaving their home.
Yeah.
Like I've said before on the show, we don't plan when we start off in life, when we finally graduate from college and go in the military or the college or whatever we do and have your family, and then you have that home base that you always dreamed of. Your ideal situation is to stay there. Well, sometimes you have to make a change in that roadmap, and talking about it to others, our residents who are there who have been through it, they might be able to really help you with seeing how to go about that and the pros versus the cons of doing it. So and with anything in life, I think my outcome of this group is Anne is willing to come every 2 weeks. And she's doing this volunteering, by the way.
Oh, wow.
This was her, kudos to her. This was what she wanted to do. This is why she worked until she was 70, so that she could volunteer and do these types of groups to make a better life for everyone, and making her have her joyful purpose in life. So we start off at the 19th in our activity room from 1:30 to 3:30 to get this group started. And then depending on the need, she is willing to come every 2 weeks and just keep this group moving and growing and learning. So that's what we're offering, and hoping that we can have, a really great, attendance for her, since she is doing such a great thing for us.
Wow, that is neat. So 1:30 to 3:30 at the activity room there at Maple Glen. Transitions, hosted by Anne Flynn. So everybody kind of talks, and it's not separated into types of transitions, but everybody has the overall fact that there was something, and now we're at a different point in our lives.
Right.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
I think it'd be really great for everyone. And like I said, it's open to all ages. So this, because we all have different, things that happen in our stage of life. So please, if you can give a call on RSVP, that's great. If it just ends up that you walk in the door, you're always welcome.
You may come away with some new folks to talk with, and you may find yourself hanging out at Maple Glen then throughout the rest of the day, because in the evening, that same day, the 19th, welcoming in the great folks at the Cameo Boutique, the Hansons there. You guys are going to do a wine and cheese tasting event. Now, what portion of Maple Glen is that going to be, and what's the purpose behind this thing?
Well, I thought it'd be great to have an event on a Friday evening to wind down the work week, So I thought, why not have a wine and cheese tasting event?
Sure.
We haven't done one before, and I think it would be great for our residents to have something different. So, and also to bring those who've had a long week to come in and have some good wine and cheese. I know Pam is pairing them for me. I'm not a wine connoisseur, so she's the expert, so she's working on doing that for us. We also will have Megan, our harpist. She's going to be playing, and it'll all be in our lobby, so you're welcome to come on in and enjoy the wine and cheese and the hors d'oeuvres and, meet people and just kind of wind down. I also will have our one-bedroom Puget Sound suite open. So you can actually go in and it's be on the first floor. So take a look at one of our one bedroom. I know in the past I've had studios open. So this is an opportunity to see a larger suite and take a peek at that as well. So just a good time, to come in and see everyone and bring life to our building. The residents love having company, so it'd be a good time. And I'd also like to say to my brother Steve, this would be a great thing to bring my sister-in-law Janet to.
Hey.
So hey, Steve.
All right,
yes,
Steve.
make
Now
sure
you're
you bring her.
on call now.
Yep, you're on call now.
That's
You must be there. But yeah, I would really enjoy for everyone to come. It would be really nice to RSVP so we can make sure we have enough vino and cheese for everyone. That would be great. Just call in to the building 360-427-0300 and let us know that you're going to be here.
So 2 events on the 19th, seemingly different, but at the same time bringing people together, able to conversate about things that are going on in each other's lives and things like that. So the Transitions event is from 1:30 to 3:30, hosted by Anne Flynn, and then at 6:30 in the evening till about 7:30 is the wine and cheese tasting event in conjunction with the Cameo Boutique. And Pam and Gary, great folks out there.
Yes, they are. Wonderful.
For sure. You can always find out more about Maple Glen online at mapleglensl.com. Mention the number again is 360-810.
No,
That's
I'm
not
sorry.
that one. No, it's okay.
360.
That's right here, 427-0300. I was looking on the wrong flyer there. So we'll put the links to these again in the show notes, but some fun events. And there's more activities and events upcoming, and we're going to have Teresa in next week as well to talk about a couple other things that Maple Glen is up to. Well, good to see you.
Good to see you too, and thank you for having me.
For sure.
It's always a pleasure.